What's up, everybody? Belligerent here with another Bloodline video. Before we jump into it, let me throw three quick things at you. Upper left-hand corner of your screen right now, you should see our Discord invite code. This code is also down in the description, the full link, so you can just click the link, come on over. We have a blast. We are theory crafting. We are testing ideas. We are debating ideas. We're talking about team comps. Come on over, check it out, be part of our community. Bottom left-hand corner is the server of the guild that I run, part of a multi-server guild on this game. We filled up on one server, so we expanded to other servers. 295 is the server I kind of oversee, but I am part of all of the guilds that we have going on. But come on up to 295, come hang out with us, be part of the crew. We're getting filled up fast, so make sure you come on over. And now the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you see the referral link. Take this code, go to your community tabs, which are the little chat bubbles on the left-hand side of your hometown screen. You click in there, there'll be a spot for you to put this code so you can get some rewards. You have to be prior to stage 320 in order to put this code in. You get some rewards, including 100 diamonds once you pass stage 320. So use that, and now let's jump into the video. What's up, guys? Let's jump into this. Been a little busy, but I wanted to drop a quick video for you. I've been getting some requests on this, and I thought this would be pretty easy to put together. People asking, what are the best things to buy in the shop? What should we buy in the shop? What shouldn't we buy in the shop? So let's jump into it and discuss. Now, one thing to keep in mind is this is going to be complete everybody's preference, right? Like, you might find value that I don't see value in. But I think this is probably a good collection overall of the best ways to kind of spend your different types of currency in the game and not waste it. Or if you are wasting it, at least know that you're wasting it and have a purpose for doing it. That's all I ever try and get anybody to do. Is I'm not saying the tips, the tricks, the hints that I give you, telling you that one way is right and one way is wrong. I'm never saying that it should always be this way. I'm just saying make educated decisions. I do things when I play this game that I tell you guys you shouldn't do all the time, because I have different goals when I'm doing the game than you do. I have goals such as what I need to do for something on a video, so I have to do it a different way, or, but do it in an educated way. That's all I try to make these videos for, is so that if you're making the inefficient choice, just know that that's what you're doing and be okay with it. Don't make it thinking that it's the most optimal choice or anything like that. All right, anyway, let's jump into the store here. So in the diamond store, honestly, I think there's only two things here that have some value. How much is kind of debatable, but there's only two things here that I would ever spend diamonds on. And that would be the courting bouquets and the rings. And the reason for that is they're both limited, and the later and later in the game you get, the more and more necessary they're going to be. Okay? Unless you plan on developing a champion over the course of more than a year, anything that is not a 1 or a 2 star, you're going to need to use bouquets on. If you're trying to get up to 15 stars on your Ignis, you're going to need a bouquet, because a 7-day growth period for 3-star heirs is never going to get you to where you need to go in enough time. So bouquets, I don't really buy them from the store, but I can see reaching a point in the future, right, later in the game, where I don't necessarily need to keep spending diamonds on this or on that, so I can just focus on developing the champions that I have, right? Once you get to the point where you don't feel like you need to summon anything anymore, then you can focus on refining. And I think the bouquets and the rings are going to fit into that mold. Both of these are limited. Both of them you can get from progressing through the campaign, or at least the bouquets you could early on. I don't know if you can later in the game. I haven't really paid attention. But the rings you can get later on, but they become harder and harder to get. the harder and harder the campaign becomes to get, or becomes to progress through. The roses, yes, I know a bunch of you are going to say, well, you can get roses from winning the challenges. It's only like the top 5 or 10 that get the bouquet, so not every player has readily the bouquets are not readily accessible for everybody the way they are for the more advanced players, for the big time spenders that are winning all these challenges. So you may need to spend some diamonds on the bouquet. The rest, I wouldn't spend any diamonds on. None of this, to me, is in big enough quantity to spend my diamonds on. All right, let's jump over to the arena store. I mean, you can see on my picture what I spend my arena coins on. I save up 800 arena coins at a time, and then I just buy out the books. You can buy 50 books for 800 arena coins, and I just buy the blue books and keep stocked up on the blue books. I would say probably any of the books, but the blue ones are probably going to be the ones that are difficult for you to get into. Occasionally, I have come in here and I have picked up a Sally Horn or a Yiv, but that was only because like I was trying to do a marriage or do an ascension, and I just needed one, so I would come in here and spend them. They're honestly not that expensive. The Lux and the Doombringer, like I wouldn't spend that much arena coins, but 160, 40 is completely doable as far as arena coins. But mostly in this one, you're looking at books. Frankly, even the banquets aren't bad to pick up. We need a good supply of banquets always running just kind of as a group together. We need banquets running. So that's not necessarily bad either. But my choice is always the blue books. All right, let's jump over into the guild store. Again, here you can see what I buy. I buy the gold chests and the construction plans. There's not a whole lot here in the guild store. The champions are not really champions you really need to stock up on, except for the Elsdith, which isn't a high priority champion. The other two you get from captures all the time. So I don't really think there's ever a point to spend, especially 6,000 on a Tide when you can get them from captures all the time. The vigor potions, I can't get rid of those fast enough. I have so many of them stocked up, I don't need them. You could go books. You could go banquets. 6,400 for a banquet, kind of steep, but if you want the purple banquet, you can. But my choice when I come into the guild store are the gold chest and the construction plans. I hope they add some more stuff to this. We end up with a lot of guild coins, but there's nothing in the store. Hopefully they put some more resources that we can use in the store. Hopefully they expand the selections. Give us some bouquets, give us some rings, even if it's only one a day, even if it costs us 10,000 coins each, whatever. I understand why they keep them as diamonds. Diamonds is the way they fund the game. I get it. But I would like to see an expansion of this guild store. That's what I would like to see. But that's what I spend in the general store, the arena store, the guild store. When it comes to equipment, just stay away from this tab. The only one that I will ever say buy is up here in the upper left-hand corner with these tokens. If you see some gold tokens for gold coins, not for diamonds, but for gold coins, grab them. Otherwise, they have rendered this shop useless by giving everybody like 2 mythic gear things every week through the Valley of Champions and all of that stuff. Like, you can get this stuff from the Senate. Please, please, please don't waste 2,000 diamonds on some gear. You get it from the Senate, you get it from the campaign, and you get it very easily from the VOC thing now. So that's all I would ever do in the equipment store. Hopefully that helps you know what you should get. One other thing that I would jump in and say is occasionally in the auctions you can find some okay stuff. Like roses at half price are okay. And the rings I've heard of, I haven't seen yet, but I've heard there's some good deals on the wedding rings in the guild auctions. So keep an eye out on those for those as well. Although if too many people start doing them and the prices start going up, it becomes less and less valuable for it. But so let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you buy in the store with your coins. But that's what I'm recommending that you get. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have big questions, if you have I get a lot of questions about comps and stuff as responses to the YouTube videos. And look, I appreciate it. I love the comments on the videos, but I can't really get into a proper composition discussion with you back and forth in YouTube comments. Come on over to the Discord. There's a lot of helpful people there. We can help you, figure out some comps for you. But I'm Belligerent. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Peace.